Happy Wednesday, Ghosties. Brad and I are going to play a game to start off this episode. This is something that we did on our bonus episode that came out last week, which was a lot of fun. It's also something that I do when I find myself in a long car ride with the Coop family.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. We're going to say a word on three. They're going to be different words, but we're going to try to meet in the middle until we say the same word.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Trophy.
Baseball.
Oh, fun.
Baseball and trophy to start it off.
Wow.
Well, I was right, Timon. You have one? Mm-hmm. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
World
First.
Series.
That was
First.
better. That was better.
First.
First
Trophy.
No,
Baseball.
First place trophy, first baseman?
Yeah, what was the first for?
Because
you won. Oh,
Number
you're
one. Number one. I got
first.
trophy.
Oh, okay.
First and
First
World Series.
First World Series. Okay.
Brad's nonverbals are so hard to, I'm trying to read him. Like last week we did this on the bonus episode. Brad and Timon did it, and Brad was not at Timon. Like we're thinking the same thing. Just say what I'm going to say.
First World Series. All right.
I don't know what I'm going to say.
Well, think about it.
Okay.
That's not good.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Rookie.
Base. Oh, because he just got in the league. It's his first World Series. All right. We have base and rookie. We're getting further away from baseball.
Base. Rookie base.
Okay. I got something.
You do?
Yeah.
Come on, Brad.
Hey. Just say, do what I do. Just meet me in the middle.
No, I don't want to say this. I have something, but I don't think it's not even going to be close to what you're going to say. That's going to screw us up.
That's okay, too.
All right, go.
3, 2, 1.
Cadet.
Private. Oh, I almost said cadet. Oh, I was between the two of them.
Which one's the right one? For like a rookie.
Base camp.
Yeah, basic training.
Oh, that's even better than saying it the same. Oh, I was so close to saying cadet. Cadet Kelly.
Timon, look it up.
I don't even know.
All right, so we have private and cadet. Now this may take a while from here.
Yeah, this is where.
No,
it doesn't.
No.
It's
3, 2, 1. Army.
General, dang it!
General. We just advanced that quickly. We got promoted.
All right, go.
All right, hold on. No.
General Army.
Army and general. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Custer.
Barracks.
Go.
Sorry. I should have thought of a specific general. That's a good point. Okay. So we have Custer and barracks. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Baseball got us here.
Go.
You got one?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
War.
Infantry. Okay. Same ballpark. Baseball.
Infantry and war.
Infantry and war.
What's the infantry? This is just the army. Another word for army.
I think.
I
That's
think
what I was going off.
infantry is the marching, cavalry is the riding, I think.
Fun.
But
Old school.
this is like, I don't know.
That's what you learn.
I just read
Infantry is marching.
rifles.
War.
Rifles for weighty.
Okay.
Don't look at me that way. It's looking at me so serious. Okay. Marching.
Marching war. Marching in the infantry for
Okay.
war.
Okay. You ready?
I guess.
3, 2, 1.
Marching.
Revolutionary. Oh. Marching. Okay. I forgot. Yeah, the word
Revolutionary. I almost said that.
Really?
I
Yeah.
thought about it.
I don't know. Just that type of warfare.
Marching revolutionary.
Marching and revolutionary. Okay. We took some time with baseball. We took some time with war. I feel like we're on our way out from war as well. Marching. Revolutionary. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Drummer.
Drumline.
Dang it.
Oh, man. I thought we were on the same Nick
I
Cannon
know,
page.
yeah.
I was like, yes, exactly. Yes.
Brad said drumline. I said drummer. Oh. Which is pretty good.
Pretty good, but not it.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to let Brad down here. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Drumsticks. Timon.
That's Timon.
Ruling.
Timon. He said drumsticks. I said sticks.
Man,
Spell sticks.
Okay. STICKS.
Yeah, that's the same
Okay.
one I was thinking of.
Hey, you thought maybe I was thinking of the band.
The band,
Styx.
yeah.
STYX.
I'm sailing away. Not that. Drumsticks.
Drumsticks. Final answer.
3, 2, 1. Drumsticks.
Final
All right.
answer. Yeah.
Happy Wednesday. Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghost Runners Podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghost Runners Podcast. I could play games with you all day, Jacob.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was fun. It's fun to scream at each other.
Fun to get paid to play games.
Paying games.
This is Ghost Runners episode 894, presented by Good Ranchers.
That's right.
American Meat Delivered.
That's right. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was
thanks.
fun for us.
That was great. Ghost Runners Podcast.
Let's see. What should I talk? Oh, last Wednesday's episode, I think you were like, dude, Nate Bargatze's going to be on SNL.
Yeah.
And he was, and it was awesome.
I haven't watched it all yet, but I've watched, talk about Revolutionary.
Yeah, I watched the two things that people told me to watch. I was like, I don't need to watch all of it.
Yeah.
But the George Washington sketch and the his stand-up monologue.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
It's nothing better than one comedian telling another comedian's jokes, but it was funny when he's talking about the future is just your shower floor being wet. He's like, that's the future.
Right.
It's just the whole thing's wet.
It's like
and
it's
then
getting, the wall's getting shorter and shorter.
talking about how he knows so little about history that every like documentary is on the edge of his seat. Pearl Harbor, I was just as surprised as they were. It's so funny.
dude, I saw it. I was like, I knew you guys talking about it. I looked him up and I saw that I was like laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Multiple times. I
He's
was like,
so good.
I don't usually, and I'm not a laugh out loud guy.
Yeah.
I'm like watching something. But
Yeah.
I was like,
But he
I
got
was
you.
cracking up. It was
He's
great.
very impressive.
I laughed out loud when he was talking about the donkeys going off the high dive. Jumping off the high dive. That was the part that got me going.
I forgot about that.
The imagery of that, because he's just so like, he just grew up in such a white trash, like, just a hillbilly kind of area. And so he's had some funny stories about that.
Yeah, it's such a lesson to comedy as well. Like, not everything has to be such a typical like setup punchline. Like sometimes just the sentence you say can be funny.
Totally.
Donkeys jumping off the high dive.
Yes.
Like, it's just funny. You just build your own sentence. That's funny.
I've been kind of diagnosing or like, scientifically like watching comedy a little bit recently because Catherine was gone last week. And so, I mean, a lot of comedy is inappropriate. And so it's like, she doesn't want to watch it. But I don't care.
I don't have morals.
No, but yeah, just watching them, I'm like that. So many people would say that and it wasn't funny, but the way that he said that joke was funny. Like with Nate, I watched Shane Gillis.
Yeah,
he's
he's
another
good.
one that like, it's so much about his delivery. He's just doing the thing and then he just laughs about it. It's like, I don't care, dude. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
it's like not everyone can deliver it that way. And therefore the words aren't that funny. It's just the way you say it. It's so good.
Yeah,
So
Nate's the best. It's awesome.
yeah. Yeah. The George Washington thing was great too. Cause he was so dry in it, which is what he's so funny with,
Yeah.
So-
he's like, what about black people? You asked about temperature. I did not.
Yeah, that was great.
And just hearing, I watched that one too, seeing George Washington with that accent, just like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
drawl.
Yeah, not
like-
trying to
like
be.
didn't even try to be a
Yeah,
character
exactly.
at all. It was just
Colonial.
Nate Bargatze looking like George Washington.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like, because you do a pretty dry stand up as well.
I
Like
would agree.
you don't like laugh at your own jokes.
No
or anything
way.
like that. Is it ever hard not to like laugh when people are going like laughing hard?
I would say the first time I'm telling a joke, like when I did that show in Kansas City, and that week I was trying to figure out Rachel's ring size. I was like, why don't I just do a bit about this? And as I'm telling the story, I am kind of laughing. But I think it's because it was the first time I'm telling it and other people are laughing. I'm like, good, okay, this is funny.
Yeah.
Like that time, yes, I will like sometimes chuckle at what I'm saying.
Right.
But then after that, it's like, no, this is a performance.
Really?
I don't want to laugh to make them laugh. I want the joke to be funny enough for them to laugh.
Yeah, I've always been curious about that. Because I feel like when you first started, you weren't as dry. True.
Yeah, totally. I think probably any comedian would say like, yeah, when you first started, you don't know what you're doing. You're just trying to,
Totally.
you're freaking out, making sure you have it memorized. You're not, you haven't found your voice.
Yes.
And most comedians would probably say, Jake, you've only been doing it 3 years. Oh yeah, you're just starting.
Right.
So yeah, who knows?
You're going to evolve more and more.
Yeah, but for the most part, I think I just mimic the type of comedy that I enjoy, which
Yeah.
is more dry and sarcastic.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just telling you kind of how it happened. I don't know like why that's funny necessarily, but like that's just,
Like, laugh if you freaking want to. I don't care.
that's what happened. So that, yeah, I guess if you find that funny.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched a few other sketches from him and they were fine.
Yeah.
SNL, though, is just, it's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh, SNL. Like, I would love to be on SNL
Yeah,
someday.
huge
But
deal.
At the same time, it's like, I don't know. I mean, you watch it and you're always like, it's one of those things, maybe like sports sometimes, where it's just like, I know that like the Royals are bad, but like just this once, I just thought maybe they wouldn't be.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I know the SNL's been bad for like 5 years now, but maybe they just figured it out all of a sudden. And then you watch it and you're like, not quite.
Not this game. No home runs.
I don't know. Do you guys know if all the sketches were clean?
I don't.
Okay. Because the George Washington one was clean.
It's perfect. It's great.
And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
This past week on Thursday night, probably about a week and a half before this, Garrett Gibson texted me. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
thinking about getting a crew together. Thursday night's dime night or nickel night or something like that at Uptown. This like barcade. Like tokens only cost 10 cents. I'm thinking we get a crew of boys. We go there." And everyone gets to like pick your own game, and it's like a gauntlet. Like you'll have to play everyone's games.
Okay.
It's like a combine and see who like the winner is.
Right.
I was like, dude, this sounds so up my alley. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Like I'm in. He was like, feel free to text any of the bachelor party guys. Haven't seen them in a while. I texted a group. You were thinking about it, not able to come.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm like, whatever. I'm showing up. It's gonna be awesome. I show up there at 7. I'm not like seeing any of like Garrett's friends there, but I'm like, I don't know. It's just maybe they're running a little late.
Yep.
Garrett shows up about 7:15, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, dude? Good to see you." And he's like, "And your boy's able to come?" And I was like, "No, they weren't." Brad was thinking about it, but he's not. And I was like, "What about your guys?" He's like, "No."
So the gauntlet was a little shorter than normal. That's fun though.
Busted up laughing. I was like, "Dude, it's just us." He's like, "Yeah, I guess so."
And it was probably not very busy.
Good news.
Oh, good. We got another scam call.
Got a telemarketer calling me.
314 number.
Hey, how's it going?
St. Louis.
Wow, what was that? I thought I heard a
Hi,
trumpet.
Jacob?
And oh, sorry. Hey, yes, how's it going?
Yeah, hi, sir. Thank you. This is Abby with Farmers Insurance.
Dude, this is
We
the same
just
one
called,
that got
sir,
mad
to
at
let you know we dropped our rates for about 20% on home and auto. And we want to give a quote just to review and compare the savings so you don't have to make any changes right now. Sir, you're the homeowner at 7317 East Clearwater Lane, right?
I'll tell you what. I will do this deal, but I need you to answer a question for me.
What answer?
Israel or Palestine?
Why do you need to ask? What is it, sir? Why do you ask that, sir?
Just kind of want to know what your thoughts are.
I would say Israel. But sir,
Same.
so you're the homeowner.
I appreciate you answering that question. That's really,
Yeah, right, sir.
that's great. Actually, I was gonna encourage her. I was gonna tell her she's great, and she hung up on me. She took a stance on Israel Palestine and then hung up on me. I don't know how to feel.
Oh my goodness, Jake.
I can't believe she answered the question.
She did it so like she tried so hard for it to just like not be picked up. But they were like, we'll call it on the recorded line. Like she wanted so badly to be like, I didn't say that. You can't prove that. She's like, I say Israel. I say Israel. If I had to choose on me, I say
Let's see.
I see.
Israel. Oh, excuse me.
Israel.
Excuse me. Ooh,
Unreal, dude.
I can't believe she hung up.
At first, I don't think it was, but at first it sounded just like the woman that got mad at you for being rude.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that woman was not a farmer's insurance woman, I think. I don't know. They're all
We never
probably.
got there, did we? On the other one? You just said Jacob's dead.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Could have been. Interesting.
Do you have farmers? No, you
No.
have Geico.
I think Geico was the old car. I think I'm Progressive now. Bundle home and auto.
Okay, good for you.
Thanks.
Because of
Shout
the
out.
president from 24.
What's up?
The president from 24, the show. Jack Bauer. The president.
Yeah, yeah. What?
He was like the guy for Progressive for a while.
Oh, okay. I've never seen 24.
What? I thought that was like your show. Oh, Prison Break.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are like one and the same to me.
Oh, phew.
I take it back. I take back that like random tidbit of like dropping.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
No, it's not.
Should have picked it up. Should
No,
have
it's
picked it up. I was trying to follow. Anyway, so Garrett and I just did up down, just mano-y-mano.
That's fine.
And I mean, we were there like 2 hours and 15 minutes or something. I mean, it was like the entire Thursday night football game, basically.
Wow.
We were there for a long time. Had a blast.
Did you?
Had a blast.
I've never like outlasted like an hour at Up Down. I'm always like, I'm ready to go. 2 hours and 15. What was like the games of choice?
We
coming
obviously
back
did a
to-
little NBA Jam, a little NFL Blitz, a little skee ball, a little Pop-A-Shot. We both love there's a track and field game where it's like the faster you can hit these buttons, it's like his left leg and
right.
right leg. So
Yeah.
you're like trying to do a 100-meter dash. We're trying all these different tactics on like what's the fastest. You got to do the hurdles. So it's like jump, jump. You got to do the javelin,
Yeah.
whatever. But our favorite one, it's called like ice cold beer or something like that. Let me see if I can describe it. You're looking at like a 2-dimensional interface, old fashioned. It's a wooden board with all these holes in it.
Okay.
Okay. What you're given to operate is like a hydraulic system that has a bar on it that holds a marble.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
could
yeah.
go left or right,
Okay.
depending, if the right side of the bar is up, then the marble's obviously going to go left. So it's all about angles, and it'll like highlight a hole. It's
Okay.
like you need to get the marble in that hole.
Yeah.
But none of the other holes. And so basically, there's only 2 buttons. It's like up or down left, up or down right. And so you're just back and forthing this marble. I think it's meant to be a 1-person game, just like you're just going and
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get it there. But we did it 2-person.
Okay.
So I'm only controlling the right, he's only controlling the left. Got obsessed with that, just trying to see how far we could get.
Is it electronic or is it like not?
It's slightly electronic, but it's
it's
pretty
not a
simple.
screen.
Yeah, it's not a screen. Yeah, you're just
okay.
watching
It
a real
just-
life marble.
It's just like showing you what hole
Yeah,
by
yeah.
a light or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
So we got really into that.
I could get into that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys play the Pac-Man game? That was always my favorite.
No, that's a hot commod.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of people around that one.
A lot of people on Thursday?
After a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, $5 on dime night can get
Yeah.
you the whole time. We never refilled.
I know.
$5.
I feel like every time I've gone there, I've always like left tokens. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know how I got all these tokens, but go ahead.
I feel like the bartender's a little disappointed because I'm sure they definitely make their money off the alcohol.
100%.
And, he's like, do I open a tab for you? And he's like, just the $5 tokens. Gotta stay focused. Guy's like, all right.
Take a water. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a Celsius. You have anything that can like help me focus? You have an Adderall?
That's really funny that it was just you and
So
Garrett.
just me and Garrett. But it was a blast.
He's doing well?
Doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually texted me yesterday. He was like, dude, I was the one who kind of showed you Breakthrough. It's time I show you a new one. And he sent me a link to something. I was like, I don't even need to click on the link. I'm in.
Cool.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Some new type of like escape room thing.
Okay.
I'm there, brother.
I love it. Garrett is a physical therapist, and he does stuff with like people who can't like leave their house, basically, right? Like they're just physically unable to leave their house.
Yeah, what's that called? Outpatient?
Maybe, yeah, maybe there's more to it than that.
If they're like openly gay.
Hey, he's been outed. No, but I think Garrett, this might be right up your alley. I experienced something at Gunner's house the other day. It's so funny that, of course, Gunner has this. So first of all, yeah, Gunner invited us over to watch the World Series game. Maybe that same, no, it's Friday night. Doesn't matter. And went over there. We were watching it outside for a while. And it was like 40 degrees. And we were all finally like, hey, are you guys cold? Let's go inside. And so we went down into Gunner's basement. Have you been down there? Like down where he's got
No,
like
not
he's
really.
got like a living room set up down there in his unfinished basement.
yeah. Kind of looks like the set of Stranger Things a little bit. Like
Yeah.
some like dangly colored
Great-
lights.
Right. Like, yeah, like a great like Midwest, like unfinished basement that he just
Yeah.
finished up, got a TV in the corner with a couch and a chair. And this chair that he has was Emily's grandfather. He passed away a couple months ago. And this chair is one of those chairs that probably Garrett has seen before because it can literally like lift you up. Like it'll recline you back. It's like it's electronic, but it can also lift you up to the point where it can stand you up all the way. So you can just like sit there while it just stands you up. And I loved it. It's like, this is incredible.
That's funny.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw that. He also has that thing down there where you can like lay on it and you can like strap yourself in. You go all the way upside down.
Oh, the inversion table.
Yeah, it looks like they train astronauts on it or something. But yeah, great basement.
Great basement. Good time. Yeah, just was enthralled by this chair. That was just like, okay, I guess I don't have to do anything anymore. I could live in this thing.
Completely relying on that.
Yeah. Gunner's such a great host, dude. Like, he's like so good because he's like thoughtful enough, but also just like confident enough and like, yeah, this is what's going on. You're like, I don't feel bad if you're not having fun. Like,
It's fun for me.
you know, he had, I brought over Good Ranchers. I brought over Good Ranchers brats and we grilled brats. He had buns and ketchup and mustard and a bag of Lay's potato chips. And he's like, yep, that's it.
Some Kill Cliffs
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some silver bullets, some Coors Lights.
from the cadets.
And yeah, that was about it. Nice. And he wasn't like, he didn't feel bad that we were cold or anything. Like, like not in like a mean way, but just in this like yeah, I mean, it's cold outside.
I mean, we got blankets.
Yeah. And then eventually he's like, okay, we can go downstairs if you want to. But yeah, just I don't know. There's like a certain quality of like somebody who hosts well, but not like overly like, hey, everybody okay? Oh, you know, yeah, like not able to also be a part of the conversation, the party and stuff. So anyway, it was fun. I missed playoff baseball. It was fun watching it the other night.
Must be nice if your team's good.
Yeah, it was crazy like how much Harrison and this other guy, Zach, knew about the Rangers. And I was like, I have no idea who any of these guys are.
Rafael Palmeiro, Andres Galarraga.
Gunnar and I were making jokes like that all night. Like, oh yeah, Luis Castillo. Like there was some black, you know, Latin American black guy up to bat, and Gunner's like, is that Edgar Renteria? Like, just making like very dated references. So anyway,
That's a good vibe.
Yeah.
You, Gunner, Harrison, some bloke named Zach.
Zach, and yeah, one of Gunner's friends named Austin, who said he knew you. Austin Withers. Just throwing out full names on the podcast.
Yeah.
He like
Bummer.
he said I
recognize
think he has like a lot of random connections. The dude's either the most interesting person I've ever met in my life or just a great pathological liar. Like he was just throwing out information that like he lives in New York, but he was in South Dakota for something, and he's a photographer and was doing stuff in Boulder, Colorado, and he got in a fight. He's gotten 3 fist fights since he's been in New York, and like I'm just like, dude.
This is how you live?
And he's like wanting to be a rodeo guy, and so he wants to leave New York, and I'm just like, wow.
Dude, I've been Facebook friends with him since June of 2016. We have
Yeah.
94 mutual friends.
I think he did Link Year back in the day, maybe.
It feels like he did something Kanakuk adjacent to me. And
He was a big camper, and I think maybe he worked at K7 for
Like-
a minute or two. Yeah, kind
like
of.
people would want him to blob them.
Yes. So anyway,
Big camper. Cool.
yeah,
That's fun.
it was a fun time.
Good times. I think we should get into our phony phrases.
Okay.
But first, talk about Main Street Roasters just real quick.
Yep. If you missed last week, Main Street Roasters has a bunch of new holiday flavors. I'm personally most excited about Frosty's favorite holiday blend.
I think the caramel crunch is
Yeah.
probably more my speed, my style.
Yep.
But yeah, if you missed last week, new flavors are out. If you missed the last 94 weeks, Main Street Roasters sells coffee.
Yes.
So now you're up to date. MainStreetRoasters.com.
Gingerbread Spice, another one that I just want to smell. Just want to smell it.
Yeah, you get 3 flavors, but you get to put them wherever you want. So gingerbread, I'd like up my nose.
Yes. Yeah.
Caramel crunch, I'd like in my mouth. What's the other one?
Mistletoe kiss.
Mistle
What in your mouth? On your mouth.
on my mouth.
Yeah.
Just rested upper lip.
Yeah.
They're all really close to each other. But yeah, go check them out, whether online or in store. So many people would love to visit Napoli, Indiana. Go see them. They're right on Main Street. Shocker. Yeah. Family-oriented company, small town vibes, Christian values. Just a great company to support this season.
Absolutely.
Go get a batch.
Okay.
All right. So I'm excited. We're going to do a new segment here. It's called Phony Phrases. Sorry, let me try that again. Phony phrases. That felt better.
Soil oil.
Soil oil. So we're just going back and forth saying just kind of some made up sayings and what they mean.
Okay.
So my first phony phrase is you don't hear noises in the daytime.
Okay.
And this means like at night, if you're in like a house by yourself, you hear all these like creaks and groans, and you could convince yourself that like
Yeah.
someone's in the house, someone's trying to murder me. But those same noises happen in the daytime. You just don't hear them.
That's good.
So it means you're like a product of your environment. Like,
Yeah.
don't let nighttime spook you.
Right.
Don't let the wrong city
Yeah.
spook you. You know what? It's mind over matter is
You
what
don't
it
hear
means.
or don't put yourself in the darkness.
Don't put yourself in the dark. It means a lot of things.
You don't hear noise in the daytime.
Hey, you don't hear noises in the daytime. It's
Yeah.
mind over matter.
That's good. My first one is, hey, people collect rocks for a reason. Okay? Meaning like, hey, to some people out there, rocks might seem insignificant, but there's a reason, like there's value in certain things that you don't always realize on the surface.
99% of people don't have a use for this rock, can't identify the rock. But there are people out there
Yep.
who understand it.
And look, some rocks create gold. That's another thing.
Which rocks are those?
The ones that have gold inside
Gold
of them.
nuggets.
Yeah.
Gold nugget rocks.
People collect rocks for a reason.
Next one. There's no coattails on pajamas.
Nice.
You like that? What this means is basically like, some people like to complain like, oh yeah, they're riding my coattails. But guess what? If you are lazy and you just spend all day at home in your pajamas, you don't even get to create the coattails. It's a blessing to have coattails to be ridden.
Wow. That's good.
So sometimes having coattails is not the worst thing. At least you're successful.
Yeah.
There's no coattails on pajamas.
Okay. Lukewarm coffee gets thrown out. In other words, take advantage of a situation while it's still hot.
That's good.
Lukewarm coffee gets thrown out.
Because you might be more likely to like refrigerate iced coffee. But once the coffee loses, you don't want to reheat coffee.
No, you don't want to reheat coffee. You need to either use the coffee you have that you made, that you've harvested, or it's going to get thrown out. So take advantage of the situation while you still can.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. I've got shushing. Shushing still makes noise. So this is like, be aware of your actions and don't like contribute to the problem around you. Like people
Yeah.
are like, hey, shh.
Right.
That's just as loud as what you're trying to escape from.
Often louder.
Sometimes louder.
Yeah.
So be aware of your environment. If there is a problem, don't add to the problem. Add to the solution.
Okay.
Shushing still makes noise.
So, in other words, just be self-aware.
Have a good wherewithal.
Fall favorite here. Not all pumpkins need carving.
That's beautiful.
Pick your battles, pick your arguments.
Yeah.
Some things just need to look. Some pumpkins just need to sit there on the front porch until they get eaten by the squirrels.
Yeah. Some are nice, plump, symmetrical.
Look great.
I want to carve that pumpkin.
I want to carve that pumpkin.
But some, stumpy handle.
Yep.
Maybe
Well,
we just,
just looks good there for a little bit and then poof, right into the old trash bin.
raccoons will get it.
Not all pumpkins need carving.
That's good.
So, in other words, if you're ugly, you have no hope.
Just kidding. I think
I mean, if that's what you think, Timon.
it's about
If you're like a surface level, beauty is only skin deep kind of guy, then yeah, sure.
You're just like that could go so many, that just like go the completely wrong way.
Yeah.
Just like,
So, being pretty is not for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically what it means.
Well, I mean, I can see where you're getting that.
My next one is Mother Teresa had diarrhea. This one means just like, hey, nobody's that great.
Okay.
Nobody.
Yeah.
We don't need to put celebrities on a pedestal.
Sure.
Mother Teresa, the Pope,
Yeah.
the Obama twins.
Everybody's stuff stinks.
Everybody's stuff stinks.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone through it. Just keep that in mind. And and think about it too. Mother Teresa has had diarrhea.
Successful people still go through tough, runny times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. This is just like a, just business expression, grow out the beard. In other words, like let investments grow even when it may seem sketchy along the way.
Yeah. Grow out
So,
the beard.
grow
Don't
the
be
beard.
afraid.
Yeah.
I like that. I got don't take a bite if you don't like raisins. You can't complain about this decision you made when you knew, hey, these are ominous, these are vague looking cookies. They could be raisins.
Yeah.
If you're going to complain about it, don't take the bite.
Right.
If you're going to complain about, I have work, but then I have these kids and then I have this side hustle, you took a bite of each one of those things. You knew what you're
Yes.
getting yourself into.
Or you already have those three things. Let me do one more thing. No, don't do that if you aren't prepared for the repercussions.
If you don't like raisins, don't take a bite.
I like that. Hey, Some hats are snapbacks and others are fitted,
Right.
right?
Right.
Don't assume every situation's the same. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to adjust and fit into every situation.
Good. Not all hats are created equal.
Yeah. Well,
Some can morph.
Yeah.
Some
Some can morph. Some can't.
are fitted.
Some hats are snapbacks and others are fitted.
That's good. Backboard still scores points.
Love it.
You know, no one's trying to bank in a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
No one's excited, you know, from the top of the key. They just slam it off the backboard. It goes in. But guess what? Scoreboard
All
still
the
knows
same.
about it.
All the same.
Still, stat sheet, box score. No one's going to remember
Love that.
that you banked that. They're going to remember you scored points.
Yes.
Backboard still scores points. If it's ugly, that's fine. You still got the job done.
People collect rocks for reasons.
Yep.
Yeah. Beware of the highlighted blondes.
Okay.
Okay. Look out for people in your life who aren't genuine. Hey, I think that person might be a highlighted blonde. Not literally, like she's a brunette, but
Yeah. Go look at her roots.
yeah, exactly.
It's good.
Yep.
Don't smoke cigarettes in a tanning bed. This should just be obvious.
Okay.
Just like we know both these things are so bad for you. This one's a little more literal. Just like clear, obviously don't smoke cigarettes in a tanning bed.
Oh, this is just straight up.
yeah, just like don't
Just
do
don't
that.
do it. It's like dangerous. Like
It's so dangerous to
Yeah.
do both those things. So definitely don't do them at the same
poor
time.
ventilation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them are giving you cancer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Don't smoke cigarettes in a tanning bed. Not worth it.
Pianos have 88 keys. It's a fact, but it's also an analogy. Pianos have 88 keys. It takes a lot of different people to make something beautiful, right?
Pianos have 88 strings too.
You're not just chilling on middle C the whole time. You know, you might be, but that's an Augustana song. It's not like, you know, but the Charlie Puths of the world, they know the pianos have 88 keys. And so do
Beautiful.
you.
Use them.
Use them. Yeah. Hey, pianos have 88 keys. Semicolon. Use them.
Use them.
Float it.
Float it. What else? Let's see. Don't sell your 4-wheel drive in Florida.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
I get it.
hey, you
yeah.
know your market.
Yeah.
You've got a great 4-wheel drive car. You're looking to get rid of it. Don't sell that in Florida. They have no use for it.
Right.
Go to Idaho. Go to Colorado.
Okay.
That's where you sell your 4-wheel drive.
I love that.
Know your customer. Know your target.
Know who you're talking to.
Good.
Some of the others will be like, well, technically in the swamps we have before.
You're not driving in the swamps.
Hey, no one drives in the swamps. Cross country practice often occurs on roads.
It's like a paradox.
It is. You have to go out of your comfort zone in order to prepare for what's most important.
Right.
Cross country, you know, you see these people that for their meets they're running on
Through the woods.
they're running through the woods. Where are they running in their practice? They're running on the road.
Down Main Street.
Cross country practice often occurs on roads.
Buzz Lightyear didn't know he couldn't fly until he tried it. That one's just obvious.
Yeah, okay.
That was just like,
Okay.
hey, sometimes you think you can do something and you go around, you tell other people what you can do, but in the end, you don't know unless you do it. And it's scary and you might come out on the other end, but at least you know your value
Yes.
on the other side.
Yeah. Gotta try. Stop signs have 8 sides, but yield signs only have 3. Keep going with caution until you're confident you need to quit.
Okay. give me a full, like, just dialogue of like
Okay.
2 people talking and then when that would come up.
Be like, man, I don't know. I think I need to shut down this business. I need to quit it. It's not as profitable as I thought. And it seems like it might be losing money eventually. It's like, hey, come on. Stop signs have 8 sides, but yield signs only have 3. You're like, okay.
Perfect.
So I should maybe scale back a little bit, take down the hours of the business, but still keep going until I know it's obvious. It's like, exactly. You don't know yet that thing is an absolute full stop. Shut it down.
8-sider.
Yeah. It's just a 3-sider at this point.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Full rundown.
And the business is apple cider. So it's a 3-cider apple cider.
I've got one about driving in the streets as well.
Thank you.
Don't have to look both ways at a roundabout. You know, sometimes you grow up and you hear these things like always say thank you, always whatever, always look both ways. But not always.
Not all.
You don't always have to look both ways. You don't have to look both ways in a roundabout. You only have to look left if you're in America.
Okay.
So, point being, just because you grew up with it, just because it felt like an absolute truth to you, maybe rethink it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a little wiggle room. Maybe there's a little gray area. You don't have to look both ways.
Very good. Light bulbs need electricity. Just an easy one. You need others in order to properly shine and fulfill your purpose best.
Right.
Like you
Could you fill in the blank for anything needs electricity? Anything that is electrical?
yeah, but light bulbs shine.
Oh, I see. I see.
They illuminate.
Oh,
They
okay.
bring light to the situation. But in order to bring light, you still need electricity. You can't do it on your own.
Right. It's not a bulb. Not just a bulb.
Not just a
it
bulb,
needs help.
brother. Yep.
This is my last one. I thought I had so many, and then you've just been cranking them out. So I got, holy cow. Your house has pink insulation. This is when someone is all just high and mighty talking
Yeah.
about their things, their life, their job, their career. At the end of the day, your house, you stay warm from what looks like cotton candy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Right.
You know, no one's stuff is that nice.
Yes.
No one's house is that perfect.
Yep.
Your house has pink insulation. Dude.
Humble yourself a little bit.
Humble yourself.
Yes.
Humble yourself.
I like that.
It's good.
This is just something I feel passionate about. Receipts aren't necessary. Okay. Just in general.
This is a
I just
TED
wrote that
Talk.
down as like a thing. No second meaning, like just email the receipt to me.
Even that.
Even that, just for business purposes, sometimes you need them. But
I'll just follow up with that one. I don't need pennies.
yeah. Okay.
It's also just literal. Just like, what are we doing with pennies? Let's just get rid of pennies.
Okay.
Inflation. I mean, this thing's worth nothing.
A few more I have. Fill the U-Haul. And, hey, fill the U-Haul. When leaving the situation, make sure you remember what you learned in the past so you don't repeat it. Maximize your efficiency. Don't get too big of a U-Haul and spend too much on it.
Make sure the U-Haul gets filled.
Fill the U-Haul.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, as you're getting away from that, don't just be like, I'll just keep all that. I'll keep all that stuff here. I don't need it. It's like, no, you need that still. That's part of what you've learned from the past.
Fill it.
Fill the U-Haul. Bunt the ball to advance the runner. Just sacrifice short term
not
to succeed
sexy.
long term. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinyl floors look like hardwood. Sometimes it can be worth it to find a
cheap
cheaper,
alternative.
smaller, cheaper alternative. The florets need the stalk. This is a broccoli analogy.
Oh, okay.
No one gets excited about the base of the broccoli, but without it, you wouldn't have the part people enjoy.
Yeah, I can't have branches without a trunk.
Exactly. The exact same thing. Yes. Aesop said that.
Yeah.
100s weigh the same as 5s.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Some things are more valuable than others, even when they appear to be similar. Two more here. A towel still has to be washed. Okay. Just because you're in a healthy situation doesn't mean you don't need regular refinement.
That is good because you think I've had this thought before. Like, do I ever need to wash my shower towel? The only time I'm ever using it is when I'm at my cleanest.
Right.
I'm at my very cleanest, yet we still consider these things dirty over time.
Ding, ding, ding.
I guess so. Shower towel still needs wash.
Don't forget the horse and buggy. Very last one. Don't forget the horse and buggy. Remember
Forget
what
where
got
you
you
came
there.
from. Yeah, the Wright brothers.
Yep. Exactly. So those are phony phrases.
Time and have fun making clips out of that.
Yeah. 15-minute long clip.
That's fun. Good. Job well done.
Job well done.
Job well done.
Good job, boys.
Thank you. Maybe now we talk about a Little Vulcan sporting goods, Little Vulcan pickleball.
6-4-1 service. Ooh, good. Out.
That was pickleball. Does that sound familiar? That's a sport you could be or might already be playing.
Yes.
Go get some paddles from VulcanSportingGoods.com. GRKC will get you 20% off.
Yep.
So go do it.
There's over 50 different paddles to choose from beginners to advanced players. No
Any
matter
lifestyle, any skill level. They have the largest paddle line in pickleball. They also have the most popular bag in pickleball. The
Great
V
bag.
Pro backpack, top selling pickleball backpack.
I do love that backpack. That's
Good
what I use.
backpack.
Yeah.
Yep. Good backpack.
You can also get your nets there. You want to play in your. Hey, I don't want to go to the park. I don't want to go to the park to play pickleball. I want to play right at home.
I want to go to the Berg with Julius.
The Berg. You're going to church with your mother.
Get accessories, get nets, get bags.
Yeah.
And of course, get pickleball paddles as well. So, promo code GRKC, VulcanSportingGoods.com, link down below. Look good, play better, Vulcan Pickleball, baby.
Yep. We had somebody from the Florida trip, Ghosty Florida trip, just talking about how the Vulcan paddle is one of their favorite things they got from the Florida goodie bag because they've been playing a lot more pickleball recently. So shout out to Michaela.
Well, nice, Michaela. Well, that's nice.
Well, that is just so sweet.
I think I only have one thing written down left to talk about, and then we can get into some voice memos potentially. But I talked probably like a month or so ago. I told that story. Like Rachel was like, "Can I borrow your iPod or your AirPods?" Like, can I have one of them? I was like, no, you have some. And then pretended like it was the best song in the world on the airplane and walking through the airport. Like I was just having so much fun.
Yeah.
So Rachel and I drove separate to that pickleball tournament last week. And when we drove home, we got next to each other at a stoplight. And it was really cold. So our windows were still up. But I feel like I like looked at Rachel and then just started like pretending like I was like listening to the best song ever in the stoplight. And then she's like dancing even harder. And the light turns green. So we speed up. And so I drive past Rachel and I'm just like going nuts. And then she comes up and pulls past me. And then she is like going even harder. I was laughing out loud so hard in my car by myself. I don't know if I've ever laughed that hard. So
That's amazing.
just a fun little story, fun little gimmick, fun little joke.
Yeah.
It's just pretending like if someone else can't hear your music, pretend like it is the best thing you've ever heard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is groundbreaking sound.
In
Holy
reality,
cow.
you're not even listening to anything. You're
Yeah, it's just on noise canceling.
good for Rachel for going along with the bit and doing it back. You know
Oh,
what
it
I
was
mean?
so funny. Yeah, she speeds ahead,
Matching your energy.
head banging.
That's so good. I would
yeah,
have
it was
loved to
funny.
like watch that, you know, like you're a car behind. Just like
Yeah.
watching you guys be so goofy. That's amazing.
Fun times.
I don't really have. I did write down. We talked about Gulf Shores just then in the Vulcan pickleball ad. Or we talked about the vacation. We do have some spots opening up for the vacation. A few people had to bow out for various reasons. So if you're a single male, there is a spot in both sessions for you if you're interested, or one in each. We have a single female spot for session 2. We have a 4-person room still available in session 2, and a 2-person room available in session 2.
Cool.
So
Brad, I just started listening to this podcast. What are you talking about?
yeah, we're going on vacation with our fans to Gulf Shores, Alabama.
I'm a little nervous to do that because this is the first time hearing of this and you've never done this before.
Well, we did it last year once, and it was amazing.
Oh.
People cried when they left in a good way. In a good way. So,
Let me just say this.
Yeah, let me just say this.
Everyone
lifelong friendships were made.
Yeah, everyone walked home with a certificate and they cried.
I feel like I'm genuine friends with all those people.
Yeah, it is a different bond.
Yeah.
Cassidy Miles, I want her in my wedding. Unfortunately, I had it. But
when you renew your vows, though, Cassidy will be there. Yeah. That's amazing.
no, it is fun though.
Like, I'd let Michaela Stiles like babysit my kids.
oh,
100%.
yeah.
You know, I'd babysit her kids.
Yeah.
Like, I trust, knowing her, I trust that she's a good enough mom that I could babysit her kids and, you know, not destruct them.
Courtney Miller, it's going to be a little weird to admit, but I think about her from time to time. And this is why. Because she put some, I mean, this is like 3 months ago or something. I think it was a comment somewhere, it was a DM, something minimal. But she was like, I'm sorry, but I tried the Diva smell and I just can't get behind it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
Right.
It smells like an old man. I despise this smell. And so every now and then, if I'm like doing laundry, I go in my closet and get a big whiff of it. I'm like, I got to show Courtney this somehow.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't think I fly here to Kansas City and show her, but I think next Ghost Runners Getaway, I want to like, I want to do her laundry. I want to be like, give me your dirty clothes. Let me do what I do.
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
Or what? I mean, have you ever thought this? Like, wow, the whole time I was in Florida with Courtney, she thought I was so smelly, like bad.
Yeah, that's another. All of the options I've thought of to like alleviate this are weird. Because one of them is like, usually when people give me a hug, they're like, oh my gosh, you smell amazing. So sometimes I'm like, I just want to give Courtney a hug.
I just want to like hug her like consistently until she admits, until she like submits to me. Yeah.
But instead, I think I'll just, ship her my clothes.
What if
That's
we
probably
just-
the least creepy
let's,
thing.
Let's do a Gulf Shores merch shirt like for the people going, and let's pre-wash.
It's pre-washed it.
Yeah.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah.
Let's wash yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's genius. Anyway, yeah, come on vacation with us. It was like the coolest thing we've done since we started Ghost Runners. I feel like I love getting to tell other people who don't understand what Ghost Runners is or where the podcast is. It's like, it's different than most podcasts. Like, for instance, we took people on vacation with us.
Yes.
And love telling about that. And
yeah, I was just talking to TJ about it the other day because TJ, his wife Brooke, just did something called Moms on Maui, which is where they basically did the reverse, where they're like, we live in a place that people take vacation, so just come to us.
yeah,
And
come to mama.
And I was like, there's not, like, it's such a cool and like quote unquote easy idea in so many ways to do something like this, but you can't do it unless you fully trust your fans to be
Your audience.
awesome. Yeah. And so that's why I don't think more people are doing it. And so that's why we can do it, is because we're like, no, our fans are fun.
Yep.
And great. So it's going to be great. We're going to Gulf Shores end of April into early May. Check it out on our website, ghostrunners.life/travel if you're interested. Have to be 21 or
21.
over.
So yeah, join us. It's going to be so fun.
Yes.
So memorable.
We're asking for a deposit down right now, 1 deposit per room, and then we'll take the rest of the money in February, I believe. So you don't have to put it all in there right now, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, let's do some VMs.
Voice memos?
Yeah.
Great. Here we go. I like this. The title of this one says, "A minute is so much shorter than it sounds." From Kaylee.
That's good.
Hi, Jake and Brad and Timon. This is Kaylee Yoder calling in from South Carolina. I've tried to record this so many times, it's so much harder than I thought. But I've been a ghostie for almost a year now. And a couple months ago, I started listening from the very first episode, trying to make my way through. And I'm only at episode 50, so I've got a long way to go yet. And I'm also keeping updated with the new episodes, of course, so it's taking a while. But I got to meet Jake in Greenville, which was so much fun.
Great
and
town.
I'm hoping that when I move to Kansas City in January, moving there for 5 months, that I will be able to run into Brad sometime and
Sure.
have met both parts of the Ghost Runners. My question for you guys is, if you would ever get a tattoo, what would it be, where would you put it, and what would it take for you to actually get a tattoo? Thanks so much. Love you guys. Love the podcast.
Kaylee, I remember meeting you now because, it was so fun. She's like, "I'm actually moving to Kansas City." Like, oh my gosh.
For 5 months.
Yeah.
What's a 5-month Kansas City stint?
Cadet.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Cadet
remember.
Kaylee. Okay.
Brad, what would it take for you to get a tattoo? And where would it be?
Oh man, it would take money. It would take a lot of money. I don't want a tattoo. I don't have any interest in a tattoo. It would be somewhere concealed. I'd probably have to go on a nationwide tour, or not a tour, but just a journey with my friends. And at the end of it, they would give me a stipend for something, and I'd be like, I don't want to spend it on a dinner. I'll just do a tattoo on my thigh instead.
Good answer. Definitely wasn't
What would you say?
what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's great. That should be a half-baked idea. Like when someone has to give a speech or present on a school project or whatever, you go right before them and
Steal
say
their
exactly
thunder.
what they were going to say. That is a fun service.
Wait, no, do Trey's jokes before him.
That
And just
would be
what is he
brutal.
going to do? You just go up
What
there,
can you even do?
try to do your jokes, I guess.
Yeah, Kaylee, surprise! I have a tattoo after the 80-day long limo trip. We got on the Ellen Show. She gave us money. We spent it on matching tattoos, and no one ever sees it. It's on my thigh.
Would you ever get another one?
I mean, never say never, I guess, but it's not like because people were like, "Dude, once you get one, hard to stop." It's pretty normal. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy to stop. I did just fine stopping. So yeah, no, I don't have any eagerness to get more tattoos, but I don't know. I could be convinced of almost anything.
I just don't feel. I don't feel cool enough. I feel like people with tattoos are like, "Oh, you look cool with that thing."
Yeah,
I would look silly.
Yeah.
I would look so silly.
I mean, my body, it looks just like Elmer's glue. It's
Okay.
just pasty and
Yeah.
not a lot of definition to it. What am I going to do with a tattoo?
Yeah, I would look silly, and I don't think there's anything whatever. There's things that I will hopefully have convictions and believe for the rest of my life, but I don't feel like I need to put it on my body in order to prove that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put Catherine's name on my body. I'm not gonna. I don't feel the need to represent my religious beliefs through a bicep tat.
Yeah.
I don't have any judgment for people who do. Most of the time, I don't think. I mean, it depends on what the tattoo is, I guess, but
You don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. You don't put a tattoo on Brad Ellis.
that's exactly it. Yeah.
That's what I say.
So, I don't know. What about you, Timon? You got any thoughts on tattoos?
I don't think I'll ever get one.
Yeah,
But who knows?
sure.
But I feel like there's not a large chance at all.
Yeah.
Would you get one that's hidden, like a joke tattoo with your friends or something?
Probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Just rather not.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you ever just, take a picture of the limo and send it to the boys?
I have yet to do that.
How
That's
did it-
kind of fun though.
How did it feel when you got? Was it pain? That's one of the things I'm like, I don't really want to go through that pain. How bad is it?
It was obviously a very small tattoo, so it didn't take that long. But they did say because this tattoo is so small, we have to use a smaller needle, and so it is more painful than something that would be bigger, brush strokes equivalent. But it was still fine. But it's it's just not fun. I mean, a guy is jamming a needle into your epidermis over and over and over again. So it's about what you would expect it to be. It's just
Yeah.
getting a bunch of shots all at once. It's
Yeah.
ow, 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 ow.
Really? Yeah.
You say ow every time it goes in.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's fine. I wouldn't get it on your ribs. I would do it on the top of your foot,
No.
meaty thigh.
That's okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Honestly,
guys.
yeah, thigh's got to be like one of the least. I mean, I feel like it
It's like
can't be,
thigh or butt. It doesn't
Yeah.
get meatier than that.
Yeah.
I just don't want a tattoo.
Okay. Hey, Kaylee can't hurt you anymore. All right. We'll go on to the next one.
She's just in the computer, Red.
Hey boys, this is Jack from Quebec. All this talk about scary animals had me thinking of my first pet experience when I was 13. I bought a corn snake. And fast forward, 8 months later, I walk over to its cage, look inside, and it's gone.
No.
My mom, who wasn't altogether for my purchase of a snake, wasn't all that happy about it. It was a bit of a tumultuous time in our house. 2 months go by and you think, the snake's gone or dead. No, we find the snake 6 months later, bigger than it was before. Went from 4 to 5 feet. We found it underneath our fridge.
No.
Corn snakes are escape artists. Anyway, we lost them like 4 times. So,
Shoot it!
love the podcast.
Get it out of there!
You guys have been a really bright spot in my life. God bless.
Shoot it.
I'd put a hole in my kitchen floor. I'd shoot it right there. If I had to.
I'd turn into Clint Eastwood pretty quick.
Dude, I've had the thought recently. I was like, I don't have a gun. I wouldn't mind getting a gun just to shoot animals.
Just an animal gun. You go into a gun store. I'll take your best animal gun.
Yep. I know you guys got guns to shoot vegetables with those pea shooters or whatever. I'll take an animal shooter. I don't. Snakes are. I get so mad thinking about animals, dude. I
That
don't
was
like
so funny.
it.
Yeah, we lost it like 4 more
Four
times.
more times. It's like my friend Greg Peterson getting sick and throwing up from Buffalo Wild Wings 3 times.
That was a fluke. Let's do it again.
3 times, like the second time. After the second time, don't ever go back to Buffalo Wild Wings. After the third time that snake gets out, it's time for you to, I don't know what, get
It grew from 4 to 5 feet.
gross. Yikes,
Stupid animal.
dude. No way.
Non-venomous though. Does that change your mind? Doesn't change mine.
Gross. That changes 0% of my mind.
Yeah, I hate it.
You ever had snake time?
I haven't. I know my dad had like some kind of, maybe, I think it might have been like some kind was it a python? Some kind of like,
Jeez.
yeah, and it was like huge. And I think he told me one time he like wore it as around his waist like a belt into a restaurant one time. Just like,
Whoa, your dad's a weirdo. That's crazy.
it's crazy. It's like, it's so, the funny thing is, it's like, that is so not the dad that I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Like he was a different person before he was a dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But
Holy cow. Just imagine. Yeah. Okay. Smoking or not? Oh my gosh. Back in the day. Holy cow.
But yeah, I'm just thinking, why do they make a snake enclosure that is at all possible for a snake to escape from?
Can I start?
hard
Can I
can that
stop
be?
you at why do they make a snake? Just period.
Why do they have snakes?
Yeah. Like how does that thing get out?
Yeah. How badly made does this enclosure have to be? It's
Or
made to
how
keep a
strong-
snake in.
How strong is that snake like pushing up on that thing?
True, 4
And how
feet
much more
long.
could it freaking kill you?
Half-baked business idea. We market it as like a guaranteed keep your snake in or whatever. Basically what it is.
Boxers?
Huh?
Sorry.
This is a snake enclosure that's slowly gonna kill your snake, and you get this for someone who you don't want them to have a snake. So
Okay.
it's like, hey, my son is obsessed. He wants a snake.
Yeah. It sounds like the mom would have loved this.
Yeah.
Slowly releasing poisonous gases.
Yeah. Whatever way you want to take him down, but yeah, it does kill the snake, and problem solved.
But like make it look natural.
Oh yeah, it's very slow. It's very
Yeah.
like gradual.
Yeah, he's not eating as much.
It's like too slow, and the mom's like, "What the heck's going on?"
Okay, the mice are eating him now. All right, this is hard to watch. This is weird.
Oh man, Canada, man, they do
I
it
gotta say,
differently.
I would not mind having a snake.
Yes, you would. Yeah.
No,
let's get out
I
of here.
wouldn't though.
Timon, if you ever bring that snake in here, I'll shoot you in the snake. I won't aim very hard. I'll just be like, get out of here. No way, dude.
I just don't see the benefit of a snake at all.
Like I
What's-
won't.
Yeah,
but-
give me
but
best case scenario, Timon, with that snake. What's your best moment you have with that snake?
it's cool. It's
That's
cool
not a
looking.
moment. Give me a
It's-
moment.
Okay, when you feed it, put the mouse in there. It's cool to watch.
Oh,
Okay.
It's also a
Sadist.
little sad for the mouse, but also it's a mouse, so who cares?
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
kind of fun to watch that snake kind of hunt the mouse. Then
Fair
like
enough.
watch it. It's kind of like just like in the wild experience, but you're watching it in a cage.
Good answer. Okay, that's fair. Still like not worth it for me, but that is a good best case scenario. Is like getting to watch. I could do that on YouTube right now if I wanted to, though.
I think also you like only feed them like every 2 months, depending on the snake.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
I guess
6 times out of the year, you have a fun experience with your snake. The rest of the time, you're like, did it get out last night?
Dude, I'm looking up. Like I just Googled mouse for snakes. Like, what is this industry like? These mice that you're buying, are they live? Looks like there's a big frozen mouse industry.
What?
The company's called Arctic Mice. So you're buying, I assume, dead frozen mice.
Why you're assuming they're dead?
That's got to be
for
way
sure?
less fun
I'm
for the snake.
assuming. I would think.
And fun to
cold-blooded
watch.
mice.
Yeah.
There's no cat and mouse, if you will. No
Yeah.
snake and mouse. Just say, here's some frozen meat.
I mean, is that a commentary on our lives right now, guys? Like, we are not hunting our own. We're not even within the confinement of our cage. We don't even have to hunt our meals.
Chipotle
We need
is
to
our
all have
frozen
our own
mice.
animal guns
Yes,
and be shooting our food.
like those pioneers back in the day, they were way manlier than we are, and it's because they were hunting their own food.
Dude, if those pioneers had a Chipotle a mile away from their house, they would stop hunting ASAP.
You think?
Unless there was a Chipotle animal I don't know about. I'd be open to that.
Maybe.
If an animal had all the things
Yeah.
in a Chipotle burrito and they could serve it up.
That's fair.
Dang, there's also a company called Mice Direct. Happy, healthy, and fresh mice. But why they got to make the mouse look so cute on it? That looks like the cutest mouse I've ever seen. It's Stuart Little. Got to feed that to
What's the company
Spanky.
called?
Mice Direct.
Mice Direct.
We're calling your snake Spanky?
Oh.
Okay. I feel like Spankies. Snakes have like old authors' names. Like, come here, Cornelius.
Tolkien.
Come on, Tolkien. Yeah. Come on, Rolled. Doll.
Silverstein.
Yeah, Shell.
Silverstein could be a good snake name.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Keep her moving.
Jake Brandon Timon. I'm a longtime pod listener, but a first-time voice memo sender. So very excited to be recording this for you guys because I have a request. I need some help. Love you guys. You guys have been so fun on Mondays, and now I've been enjoying hearing you on Wednesdays, and also have been loving Timon. So here's what I need. I need some puns from y'all. So in my PhD program at school, I'm studying psychology. And so basically whenever someone completes their comprehensive exam successfully when they are defended, we create a poster for them that has a theme on it. And so the theme for this girl that's coming up is Taylor Swift. And so I need to submit a pun that has something to do with her completing her comprehensive exams in psychology and defending them successfully. So the theme is this person has successfully is in their successfully defended comprehensive exams era. So do you have any Taylor Swift puns for that? I really need them. Thank you. Love you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you were listening off earlier, but just off the pod.
So this is for someone, kind of a lot of information there, who like successfully defended their psychology
Comprehensive exam.
comprehensive exam. A Taylor Swift pun.
I just looked up Taylor Swift songs.
Psychology. I mean, first thought is something with Freud, right? That's like the famous psychologist. How do we
Okay.
get that involved?
That's all you got is Freud.
That's all I want to do.
Okay.
I just want to work that into it, and then I'll be done. I'll be like, all right, we accomplished the goal here.
Let's see. I'm looking at songs here. I'm not seeing any Freud songs. That's a tough question off the top of the dome here.
And I think our standards are pretty high for a good pun. Like, look, you could do like, look what you made me do the last 9 months.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you could do something like that, but I feel like we could do better than that.
Yeah.
Look what you made me do the last 6 years, or however long she's been in school.
I mean, right off the dome, no psychology or Taylor Swift involved, but comprehensive exam, you could just say congratulations. Right?
There you go.
That's it. Let me just look up psychology terms real quick.
Okay.
Abnormal, behaviorism, cognitive, neuroscience, cognition, bipolar.
These are fun words.
Any of these hitting anything with Taylor? Does she have a song that says "bye" in it?
Surely. I don't know. This is hard.
This is great. This is
She has a song called Bye Bye Baby. Bipolar Baby.
Bipolar Baby.
She has a song called By the
Just
Way.
put that on a sign. Bipolar Baby. You're in your bipolar baby era. This is why we can't.
Looks like
have-
evolutionary psychology is a big thing. Evolutionary psychology.
Yep, that's about as good as it's gonna get, I think, on this one. Ghosties, let us know what you think.
Let us know if you enjoyed that segment of
you're-
Brad and Jake thinking.
I noticed the time was pretty quiet the whole time too. so-
Yeah, didn't get a ton from Timon. Antisocial. Anti-hero.
Okay. But it's like almost two.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
just-
replace one for the other.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not unique.
It's me, psych. You're the problem.
It's your upbringing.
Yeah. Oedipus complex.
Yeah, I met Travis's mom.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Something like that. Something with Travis.
Do we have any other voice memos, or is that?
Do you want to? Like, please,
I
please
feel like
move on.
We lost that one. We
Okay, hey, we'll get the next one back.
Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad.
Hot start.
So
A guy.
that theme song gets stuck in my head all the time, and I think it would be great to have a couple extra verses, maybe one extra verse, maybe two extra verses, maybe 2,000. An idea I've had for a while is Ghosties kind of creating, well, not kind of, Ghosties actually creating another verse and then make it kind of a competition. So then Ghosties will then vote on which verse they like the best. And well, whoever gets the most votes wins. I don't know, just an idea for you. I never did introduce myself, and I got some seconds left. So I'm Joshua, and I've listened to, I'd say, 30 episodes on each end. So 30 episodes of modern day Jake and Brad, 30 episodes of back in the day Jake and Brad. I love it all. I'm a huge fan of what you guys do. So thanks for putting out what you do.
I like that.
It's like a Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, does he do that?
The fact that Timon thinks Willy Wonka is Johnny Depp hurt my feelings right
No,
now.
no. The Johnny. I was specifying
No,
which version.
okay. Good.
I knew the Gene Wilder.
Okay.
first.
Okay. Good.
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 Both creepy. I like that so many like reviews these days and voice memos these days seem to come from people who were like new to the podcast within the last 6 months, last year.
Yeah.
You know, good turnover. I think they'd call that in the, you know, if this was like a business.
Okay.
Like we're still
Yeah.
getting a lot of new customers in. I think that's a good sign. Healthy
Yeah, it's fun.
pod. So thanks, Joshua. It's fun you
Joshua.
listen to the new ones and the old ones. Let's do a little verse writing competition.
I love that. I think that's really fun.
It's kind of fun.
It's kind of like the Friends theme song back in the day. Like it was only like made for Friends, and then it got so popular.
Let's do a whole song.
They're like, well, we got to write a second verse. And so, the very first line of the Friends theme song is, so no one told you life was gonna be this way. And then the second verse, they're like, your mama told you there'd be days like these. And it's like, wait a second. Well,
Did no one, or was my mom
Yeah.
there the whole time?
So it's kind of fun fact that it was like written later.
So maybe we'll do a second verse competition, but it's like the goal would be to contradict the first verse. With a bunch of ground beef, bacon,
Yeah.
instead of white meat, instead of two best friends, you know.
No, I like the idea of doing a comp. I think somewhere on some computer we can find like the instrumental version of the song
Yeah.
to put out there, and you guys can overdub it or do whatever you want with it. Have your way with it, but that'd be fun. It's always enjoyable to see other people get in on the action. That's like one of the things I strive for most is like, how do we do more voice memos, or how do we get them involved with voting on the s'mores or getting in the Facebook group or whatever? Like,
Get in on the action.
it's just more fun when the community is there. So all about the idea of, the Ghost Runners theme song beat was from a ghostie.
That's right.
And I wrote the words in 15 minutes and the melody in 5, I think.
And the logo that people are dressing, shout out Lindsay, they're
Yeah.
dressing up for Halloween as was designed by a ghostie.
Yeah.
Shout out Braden.
Yeah.
Just texting him yesterday. All right, so thanks, Joshua. Next one. This is from Matt.
Hey, what's up, Jake and Brad? My name is Matt from Illinois. I'm a huge fan of the pod, and I had a funny story I want to share with you. So, the other day, my daughter came home from school with a worksheet about families, and one of the questions was, what is your favorite family recipe? I was talking with my wife, who's not a ghostie, and I was like, it's weird we don't have any specific family recipes. I mean, you know, Brad's wife, Catherine, has those cheeseburger meatballs. We got to get something like that.
That's funny.
Now it's become a running joke for my wife to say, geez, sorry, I'm not a Catherine. Was this a Catherine-approved dinner? Also, here's the kicker. At a recent Chicago Bears watch party, yes, I'm a Bears fan, unfortunately. You're welcome for the easy win a few weeks ago. My friend's wife texted my wife and asked if I could make my famous chicken wings and bring them.
Hey.
When my wife told me, all I did was look at her and say my favorite Captain Phillips quote, I am the Catherine now. Thanks for the laughs. Have a great day.
That's amazing that Catherine's like the standard. I love that.
Dude.
She is a great wife.
I'm going to say right now, Matt, you need to come on the Ghost Hunters Getaway with us.
Yeah.
You seem like a good time. You have a good sense of humor. And it'd be a great way to get your wife into the podcast.
Absolutely.
She would get to meet Catherine, depending what term she goes. So yeah, Matt, that's awesome. That was a great voicemail.
Yeah, absolutely. What was the? Oh, did he have a question or was it just a story?
Just a fun story.
Yeah, I like. The funny thing is, like, Catherine's cheeseburger meatballs are good, but I mean they're really good. But it's not like one of her best things that she makes.
Not top 5.
I mean, maybe, but she has so many good ones.
So
Like,
it's one of the best.
it's one of those things where it's like it's rare when it's not really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this one was fine. You know, and I'm never gonna like say it was bad because I'm like, I thank you for making anything for
Keep
me.
it coming.
But man, she makes some King Ranch chicken. She makes these great enchiladas. She makes poppy seed chicken. I don't know, man. She makes these, this pasta. I don't even know what it is, but it's like stuffed shells or something. Lots of good stuff. She's just all around really, really good at what she does. So, and the funny thing is, what's his name? Matt, just the other day, Catherine very like innocently, jokingly was like, yeah, you've made a few comments in our marriage about how your mom, you know, makes this or that better than me or something. I was like, I don't mean to do that ever. But just let you know, I mean, there's always going to be somebody higher up, you know, that there's going to be insecurity no matter what. So Matt's wife, just know that you are a Catherine. You are your own Catherine.
But you're not Brad's mom.
But you're not my mom. No one can be you're not, what is it? You're not my dad or my boss.
Yeah.
Is that what he said back in the day?
You're not you're not God. You're not my father or my boss.
Or my boss. You ever
Bagel
see
boss.
that video, Timon?
I don't think so.
Short King just complaining about bagels.
Yeah.
It's a weird video. That's fun though. Thanks for all the voice memos. Always fun we get to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
You want to wrap up with our
Wins.
win of the week,
Yeah.
sponsored by Roback.
Yeah, GRKC 20, baby. You're looking nice in that Roback, Jacob.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm wearing the joggers too.
Same.
Head to toe. I actually just had a friend, Kylie Dolan. She was just an old friend from camp. Text me this morning. Hey, what's the Ghost Runners Roback discount code?
Let's
7
go.
a.m.
Let's
It's
go.
GRKC 20.
Fun.
So
They just came out with fleeces. You see that?
fleeces, dude.
Dude, everything they make, I just want it.
So yeah, go get it. Roback. They got the best stuff. The softest hoodies. GRKC20 is the promo code, and they're bringing us the wins of the week this week.
My win of the week is just going to be a few different little kids singing our theme song on the Facebook group.
Oh, you want to send me the link and I'll play them through the
Yeah, I guess I can do that. If that's
through the
easiest.
computer.
But yeah, we had Paige Cuco's little girl. Let's see. Copy link to Jacob. You're still at 417. Just kidding.
You're still at.
Yeah. And your address is still this one. Her little girl's she's from Michigan, but she's got a little accent to her when she sings that Ghost Runners podcast, and I love it.
It goes like this. Ghost Runners podcast.
It goes like this.
Ghost Runners podcast. Ghost Runners podcast.
Cass! Ghost Runner
I
podcast.
want to hear the very beginning again.
It goes like this.
It goes like this.
It goes like, it's like that. Maybe that's what she's thinking it says whenever we do that.
It goes like this.
It goes like this. And then this one's from Tori Phillips, little 2-year-old girl.
I hear it in there.
She's a little too. She's just belting it out, dude. Like she's got like some like emotion behind it. So those, I mean, it's just fun to see. I mean, it's just a theme song heavy episode, I guess today, but just fun to see them getting in on it. It's fun to hear that people are listening to it with their kids around. That's always sweet. So
That's cool. My win of the week comes from Joshua Roten. He's in our Guillotine League. Still made it through. He's still in it. Guillotine Fantasy Football, but he sent us a little message. Said, "Hey guys, this month I'm starting a thing where each day I take just a few moments of my time and say thank you to someone who's meant a lot to me. Thanksgiving is probably my favorite time of year, and so often that is the only day we even think to give gratitude. So I'll start off the month with you all." He sent this on November 1st.
Mm-hmm.
"Thanks for the time and effort you guys spend each week just to bring joy in others' lives. I know you probably hear this a lot, but it really makes a difference. Countless work days have gone by faster for me because of the smile and entertainment you all provide. I appreciate your all stance on Christianity as well as encourage you all to keep trusting in God. I know everyone has busy lives, and the fact that you all take a few hours of each week to make time for others is awesome. I also have a small business myself, so it's encouraging to hear your all's input on how to run a business and balance family and personal time. I'm thankful for you guys and praying for you. Keep up the good work." Joshua Roten.
That's sweet, man.
Really kind. Really nice guy. Happy to do it, dude. Glad that we could be that kind of distraction for you at work, provide a little entertainment, a little laugh, a little smile. And best of luck with the small biz, dude. That's so exciting. Bet on yourself, baby.
Absolutely. Mine's coming from Megan C3. She is a
Wait,
new.
that was my win of the week. Is this your comment of the week?
That was your win of the week.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I just wanted for you to be able to clarify because you already gave your win of the week.
Sorry. Yes. So comment of the week. Mine is from Megan C3. It's a comment. So therefore it's my comment of the week. "I'm a new listener to Ghost Runners podcast / video, and I'm loving it. I've been friends of Brad and Jake for years, but never listened to the podcast for some reason. My bad. I love Jean Shorts and all the stuff with Trey. I listen to Correct Opinions every Wednesday. Love all your content, guys. Hello from Overland Park. Based on your videos, I used to be your neighbor. Fun things." How does she know?
Who is this?
Megan C3.
C3.
Megan C3. Thank you. It's always like Jake said, it's always fun to find some new listeners and see we got new people coming in the downline. So
That's right.
Tell your friends.
My comment of the week is going to come from everyone who added onto the movie cliches.
Yeah.
Andy Johnson said, one cliche that I've always hated is, "There's only one way to find out." I think that one's really good. David said, for some reason, the first one I thought of was waiting until someone had turned around and was walking away just to say their name, have them turn back around and tell them, "Thank you." You know, like, thanks for everything.
That is great. Like just the walk away, say their name, and then there's a good 3-second pause. "Oh, and Jake." And then you just see Jake from, the front. You turn around. Thanks, man.
Ryan Guy, great commenter. He said, the bad guy gets punched in the face and their lip starts bleeding. They touch or taste it. And they lick the blood and smile.
Or I love if they didn't see blood, would they not be excited?
Yeah, they're shocked.
Blood on this thing. Yeah.
Someone left a comment somewhere too. What was the time? It was like, "Where are you going?" "I'm going home."
Yeah. Or you
Home.
getting a taxi. "Where to?" "Home." "I'm going home."
Trying to think if there's anything else. Any other good comments? I think there's one. When the protagonist stops a counting down clock right before some bomb's about to go off or something. They have fractions to spare.
Yeah.
And they just barely made it in.
Yeah.
Little Jill said, "Girl drops her books in a busy hallway and starts to pick them up, and suddenly her hand touches someone else's hand, and they stop and look into each other's eyes. It's her crush." So, love when you guys get in on the action.
Yeah.
Feel free to do it with made-up phrases or half-baked ideas. Just keep it coming. We're all one podcast, basically.
That's right. Yeah. I have one more shout out. My friend Zach Bullock, Kennecut guy that I hadn't talked to in a long time, messaged me out of the blue and was like, "Just want to let you know I've just found your podcast and you freaking crack me up."
Sweet.
Yeah. Listen to several episodes anytime I'm in the car and can't get enough. Just want to know that I think it's awesome. Keep it up. It's just fun. And he got recommended because he listens to Dadville, and it was a recommended thing underneath Dadville, which is cool as well.
Sweet.
So shout out to Dadville.
Dadville ecosystem.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun for him, too. He's just listening to Dadville podcast. Wait, is that my friend Brad from Kanakuk?
He said, I was like, "Brad has a podcast?" So it's just fun to hear when people are listening to you. So thanks for all your affirming words. And that's just a great encouragement to affirm others that are not your podcast friends.
It's November.
Yeah.
Show thanks.
Show thanks. I'll do
Give
it.
thanks.
I
Thanks
like
showing.
I like that a lot.
Cool. Fun little episode. Go check out Vulcan, Main Street Roasters, Good Ranchers, Rowback, and join the party on Patreon. We're
Yeah.
posting bonus episodes every week there right now.
Heck yeah.
And an additional bonus episode, which is all football related. So a lot of stuff to consume on Patreon.
Yes. We really appreciate it, guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you Monday.
Yep.
Love you. Ghost Runners Podcast. Every Monday morning